Morning, everybody. Hope you had a fantastic 3-day weekend.
I feel like it was a week.
Yeah, it felt like a
very
long
long.
time since we've been back here and chatting with you all out there. But today we're going to talk about we've had a bad run of electronics not working, and sometimes that can be discouraging. But sometimes you have to look at the accessories, and you'll be able to make up for it in those areas. So we'll touch on that. But we have a lot of sales as well. 40 items going out from over the weekend. So a solid weekend. Being that it has an extra day,
Yeah,
I wouldn't be
not
like,
that great. We're not bragging about our sales.
no, no. But we have a lot of good items to go, and we have to get started because
Yeah.
someone has to start shipping. But
Yes.
before we do, my name is Aaron,
I'm Amber.
and we are full-time resellers. We go live Monday through Thursday on normal weeks
Yes.
to talk shop with you out there. So the topic I wanted to talk about was finding ways to make money on sometimes the accessories. So we had a Olympus camera that if it worked, it would go for about $100
Right.
or even more, depending on the accessories and stuff that's included. But for parts, it doesn't sell. And this thing, I was wasting
Tons
lots
of
of time trying to test this thing, which is, I guess, one of my frustrations right now. We bought a bunch of digital cameras recently,
We're in the camera business.
and part of this was they just take a lot more time and effort than it does a DVD or Blu-ray or something like that. So with all that extra
Hey,
effort,
good morning, Bama.
it can be more frustrating.
Morning, Eden.
Yeah, welcome in, everybody.
We are tardy today, sorry. But I'm glad you're here.
But it can be more frustrating, especially if you spend 30 minutes and then find out for parts it doesn't even sell. It's not worth listing.
Right.
So now you have this camera you spent 30 minutes on, and you don't have anything to sell. But I was doing some more research, and I found that the little memory cards do really well because they're so oddly specific. And you see this oddly shaped memory card. We sold 2 of these already, and there was a third one in the camera. So we
Yeah.
had 3 total ones of these. One sold for $23.95. The other one sold for $24.95, and the other one's listed for like $35 because it's a bigger version. And we paid $20 for each camera that we bought
Yeah.
at this sale.
Which the cameras were not worth it.
Well, no. The other 2 worked.
Because, oh, okay, they did.
Yeah, I was able to
Okay.
find the other parts to get those to work, but this one didn't. And so it hurt a little bit, but then you were able to recover. I'm gonna have give
Okay.
this to you so you can hand.
So
put that
these
over
sold.
there.
These were 2 of our sales.
Those were 2 of our sales. And I will say this happens quite often where you'll be able to find something and maybe the plug is worth something, but the actual unit doesn't work.
Right.
But the plug works.
Yeah.
But you just can't get that thing to work. So there's a lot of times where you have to just dig a little bit deeper. You will find something. Maybe you just end up breaking even on it.
Yeah.
But that's
At least
far
you
better
didn't
than
go,
0.
Yeah, or negative.
Because that's always the downside.
Yeah.
When it comes to picking up electronics is does it work?
Yeah.
There's been times where I just got a brand new remote for one of the cameras, and the remote is not worth anything. But there was a cell battery inside, so I'm going to take the cell battery and save it for something else because it's just being useful and not throwing away a perfectly good battery. Because sometimes those cell batteries, you got to get the specific one that fits. And
So even if, so now moving forward, if you see a camera and somebody says it doesn't work, or you just know it's not going to work, look for the
accessories, yes. I kind of
SD cards.
It reminds me of if we see MMA gear, for
Yes.
example. You dig a little bit and you find that in the MMA gear they got the brake boards, and it's okay, I know that's $30.
Right.
So or
Yes.
$25. I'll grab it. And know that I'm going to make at least money on that on the back end. So, but we'll jump into sales now because we have a lot that we got to cover, kind of all over the place. We're going to start with this bag. This bag, really cool. We got this at one of the long sales. This was the A1A.
Yes, it was.
So we paid $10 for this bag. It is a vintage Ford, tote.
Yeah.
And it's
Duffel
sold
bag.
in a couple months for $60 plus shipping.
Yep.
And that's going international.
Yeah, so we won't see it again. Which
Yeah.
is nice. It's out the door.
Next up, we have a pair of, and the buyer reached out. Hey, are you going to ship this? Yes. Shipping it today. The post office closed yesterday.
Yeah.
So that's just part of the problem sometimes. And these, I will say, when you buy the Air Force Ones, specifically the white ones, you want to make sure you don't have the yellowing.
Go ahead, keep going.
The yellowing on the shoe can really degrade the value of the shoes that you're getting.
Yeah.
So Just try to avoid the yellow ones. But those sold for $34.95 plus
Which is
shipping.
also a danger, and when we're keeping these, like if we've had them a long time,
Yeah.
we may need to like go back and look and make sure they're
Or just
the
get rid of
same.
them if they haven't
Yeah.
sold yet. But those did sell via promoted listing. Next up, I really like this one because I thought this one was really cool. So this is actually a Bible. So it is a purse Bible, and it's missing the straps. Okay, so you'll see the eye rings here, and so yeah, it's just
Thank
a
you,
Bible.
Bama.
And
It's moderating very well.
yes,
There's some inappropriate people in here.
perfect. Thank you. But this purse, this nice little
Yeah, it doesn't have the crossbody or handle, but
but it's just such a cool
Yeah.
thing. I haven't seen a Bible like this before. $59.95 plus shipping. I had to make my own listing on this because I had no idea what to price it at because I couldn't find anything like it.
yeah.
So definitely probably my most unique Bible that I've seen just because of that. Next up we have, I'm a sucker for new golf balls whenever they're not used. So this is a
Oldsmobile.
2001 commemorative Ryder Cup golf balls
They even make Oldsmobile.
by
They don't even
Oldsmobile,
make that.
and
Pretty
this set of 12 sold for $14.95 plus shipping. I had to go below the market because the sell-through rate was really bad on those, and it took probably 4 months to sell, give or take. But do what you can. All right, next up we have a bald eagle head cover. American bald eagle, just a cool
Golf
little
head cover.
golf head cover. If I see these and it's a
Kind
couple
of
bucks,
fitting.
I can't avoid not picking this up.
Yeah.
Like this thing is just talking to me whenever I see it. $19 plus shipping on that one. They also typically, of all like the plush stuff, that sells better than any of the plush that we ever get.
Yeah.
We always are selling these. Next up we have a pair of Danner boots. These are like a sage green is what I think they're called. Picked these up fairly recently, and they sold $39.95 plus shipping. And I don't know if they sold promoted or not. They're
They're real light. So these
Yeah.
are the ones that you want to look for too, because I think they're more desirable.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
The light ones.
We have the doggy. This dog, 1977 Animal for Fair Basset Hound. This 13-inch plush sold $24.95 plus shipping and took a long time.
It did.
And had,
it's very firm. Like this is how they used to make them.
Yeah.
They're not.
1977. It's old.
Pretty
It's older
cool.
than us.
And look how long it lasted.
Yeah.
Cool.
But $25 did sell via promoted listing. Next up we have, this is in,
Good morning.
is this Emerson? Yeah,
Yes.
Emerson. And is this, I include the cables with these. I've realized I have way too many of these cables, so if I can, I need to include them. This combo player sold $39.95 plus shipping, so this is like the low-end combo player for somebody, but it was tested and working.
Was this one that we just picked up this weekend?
No remote. No, this one is one that we've had for a little while.
Okay.
This one is one that you picked up recently.
Yes.
A Lemax mail post office lighted building, and this one sold $42.70 plus shipping.
Victor said, always great to catch you guys live. It's been a few months. What happened to your old background? Did you move?
Yes.
We just pivoted in our office. So
Yeah.
we expanded our media storage, and instead of showing all of our shipping supplies, we're just showing like some of the inventory that we have listed.
Yeah, I think it looks better.
Glad to have you.
Yes, and welcome back.
We are a little late today, so. Bama's working hard in the comments for sure. Sorry.
Elizabeth Arden. This is Fifth Avenue perfume, sold for $9 plus shipping on this one, and this one was full, so not one of those ones where you have to give a percentage or anything like that. Next up,
These are things we don't buy anymore.
I actually do like
really.
selling stuff that we don't buy anymore, just knowing that we're getting it out of our store.
These are whole.
And it's just a set, so it goes
It's
together.
like a soup dish.
And that together sold for $15 plus shipping.
There you go.
Next up, We sold another Bible.
Bama said, it's all good. You guys have to deal with that. It's bad that we have to deal with that. Yeah. Craziness.
Another Bible. This is a 1995 text NASB reference Bible. And this one with the cover, I guess you would say, or slip cover. I don't know what you would call that. Holder. What would you call that?
I don't know. It's just the original box.
$24.95 plus shipping on that one. And that one sold really.
Sleeve.
There you go.
Yeah.
That one sold really quickly. So
Nice.
that was a good one. Not a fast one, and something that I don't necessarily like draw to very often. This is a 1972 Cleveland Indians Baltimore Orioles scorecard, and it's actually filled out for the game that they went to.
That's pretty cool.
And that one sold $6.95 plus shipping.
Cool, but not worth getting.
No, absolutely not. We have a Department 56, and this one is a guy like on a painter easel kind of thing. $14.99 plus shipping,
Cute.
but that's pure profit at this point.
Get closer up. Look at that. Isn't that cute?
Estee Lauder lipstick. We've had this one for a long time. $8.95 plus shipping, and candy is the color on that one. Next up, we have Alice in Chains, and this CD
That's an interesting
with
case.
a cool looking little case. $9.50 plus shipping. This is old school.
Can we take it?
Hand beater, is that, or hand mixer?
Yeah, mixer.
Mixer beater, whatever. $29.95 plus shipping for the Sunbeam hand mixer.
That's pretty cool. I didn't even know we had this.
Yeah. We got that from the same sale that we got another like big mixer thing, but they were just not, they didn't really want much for it. So.
Yeah.
And the other one already sold, so that was good.
What'd that sell for?
$29.95 plus shipping.
Cool.
Next up, we have Tailspin NES game. It does have like the old retro sticker for a Video Empire store. $13 plus shipping on that.
Traveled all the way from Maryland.
Another thing that we don't buy anymore is Tervis cups.
Yeah.
So when this person sent an offer, you are going to win. Is it just say love? Yeah, love with
forever,
a bunch of
cutie, dancing queen, whatever.
$8 plus shipping. So we're getting rid of a lot of stuff that's like older inventory
Things
in our
we
store. So I'm happy
never
to see
pick
them
up.
go. Another pair of older Jordans that we've had listed for a while, $18 plus shipping, and they sold via promoted
new
listings.
shoelaces.
Yeah.
Afraid.
Um,
What you got? How many more do we have? Oh my gosh.
yeah, it's the tip of the iceberg, honey.
Could be a long show.
Axis and Allies. So this is a board game that I picked up that is open box. It is like it was complete in here, and it's got a lot of bits and pieces and all this other stuff. But this one, because of the condition and everything, $79.95 plus shipping on
Board
that
game to
board
look
game.
out for. Do you know where we got this?
I got this from a Goodwill
Wow.
in Union.
Nice.
Yep. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory VHS. I figured when I saw this, I was like, this might be like towards the end of the life cycle of VHS. $12.95 plus shipping. So because it was at the end of the life cycle, not as many were purchased.
It's interesting. It's got the blue flat.
Hey, they went all out because it's fancy. Can't hold on to it anymore because we're not going to sell any more VHS tapes after this. So I'm going to use all the good stuff. Xenosaga Episode 1 for the PS2. Played this game. It's actually incredibly slow.
Yeah.
But I was looking online. It's like, that's normal. Like, just the mechanics and everything's super slow. $19.95 plus shipping. It's still desirable, even though it is slow.
Yeah.
Now, you were talking about, did we pick that one up recently or whatever? This one we did pick up just this weekend. It was the first thing I listed from the weekend because I like to list the big items so that we get some space back. This is a Toshiba VCR player, including a tape so that they can record a remote and the cords and everything. This one sold for $60 plus shipping, and we only paid $5. The top of it is in really rough shape, so it was one of those cases where they were putting like a TV or something on top of it. That
it was storage on top.
Yeah, stored. Yeah. They had to use all their space in their house, but fully tested and did function really well. So $60 when we only paid $5 is a really good deal. So, and you passed on it.
was just waiting to see if he was going to say it.
You passed on
He
it.
was downstairs working on all the other electronics and the cameras, and I went upstairs for this estate sale, and I came back down and said, no, there's nothing there. Because when I looked it up, it was selling for like $30-something.
Yeah.
And I didn't take into account that it had the remote, and he went up and double checked and came down with it. I was like, no, why? But it's all good. I'm glad you
Hey, I'm
went.
just here. I'm just glad I can give lessons.
Hey. Sometimes I take your advice and sometimes I don't.
Yeah, most of the time you don't. That's okay. Next up, medical surgical nursing. This textbook lot of 2 sold for $29.95 plus shipping.
Yeah.
We've had that for a long time.
Yeah. When you get textbooks that scan and sell, you got to list them immediately.
Yes, those become a priority.
Yes.
Next up, we have, this is
Charm
A Studio. I don't know. I think these were sold at like a...
It was like a garage sale. The
It was,
lady
well,
had
it was
like
at
a
a
bunch
garage
of them.
sale, but originally I think these sold at like some like
I see.
grocery store.
No, yeah,
like
Lidl.
Lidl, yeah, Lidl.
Lidl. It's
Yeah.
like an Aldi, but a German version.
Yeah.
I think are
So
they both German? I don't know.
this lot of 2 sold for $35 plus shipping. Super slow sellers.
Yeah.
We're down to I think our final set
Mm-hmm.
of them, but we have sold 4 sets of them. We bought 10 total. We paid I think $50 for all 10.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make money, but I don't know if I'd want more of them if I could have more.
I'm pretty sure when we got these, I was like, shouldn't have got them. That's
They
okay.
eventually
They're
got
selling.
there. They got there.
They're selling.
Next up, women's size 0 Vineyard Vines Harbor shirt, and that sold $14.69 plus shipping. Next up, we have a pair of Crocs. We picked these up recently. So I know we were talking about on our show that we were like punching the numbers. How much would you pay for like the bottom tier? The one aspect that I think we didn't include was like when it's like super fast selling,
Right.
we will go a little bit lower.
Right.
So like this fit the mold where it was like 0 listed, 5 sold.
Right.
So it's like, you're going to list these and you're going to sell them, and they didn't really take that much work. I didn't actually clean them. They have a couple marks and scuffs on the bottom. $27.95 plus shipping. We would have paid $6.50. So when all said and done, we probably made like $18.
Yeah, which is not bad, especially when it's so fast. Like I don't even think. Did you even have to store them? Maybe for like a week.
I didn't know because when I went to go through to put up stuff, I just pulled them because they sold before I could even store them.
So that's best case scenario for those.
All right, first up we have the 3-in-1 Mary Kay Time Wise.
Are these from this weekend?
Yes.
Okay.
Those sold. That one sold for $12.95 plus shipping, and then this one is an age fighting moisturizer, and that one sold $19.95 plus shipping.
All right. So we would have paid. Were those in a set?
Yeah, those were in a set for $15 total, and we have one more that's the cheaper of the bunch. So it was not a good buy.
Right.
We'll make some money, but it's not worth the risk when you're selling something like cosmetics.
Yes.
To barely make any money.
True.
Not worth it, because those could be issues. Those things have been.
If they were $1 a piece, it would have been worth it. They were not.
Yeah.
It was like 15 for.
So we paid 5 each.
Yeah.
Not
I
good.
didn't know how many was in that package.
That pack had 3.
Oh yeah, not good.
$13.95 plus shipping for this classic series giant print reference Bible.
Which it's inscribed, so.
That might have hurt it a little bit.
Yeah.
Next
We
up
sold a lot
have-
of Bibles. I'm so happy about that.
Yeah.
Renee and Angela.
And
This was our hunt for the day.
$9.95 plus shipping on that one.
Not where it was supposed to be.
Pro Evolution Soccer 2007 for the PS2. I know whenever I see 2007 or 2008 to look them up for even sports games, because this would be like maybe the last one to come out for that
PlayStation?
that generation, like that generation of systems for PS2 specifically. But this one sold $22.95 plus shipping.
That's good.
So this would be one that people would miss.
Right. Yeah, because if you're just saying, ew, sports, no thanks.
That's where it pays off to know a little bit more about it if you can. Next up, we have Mickey Mouse Waffle Maker. Mickey's Waffler is what it's called. So if you wanted to make your Mickey Mouse waffle pancakes, you had your chance, and now it's gone. $28.45 plus shipping. we had this listed, and it's been delisted and relisted, and
Lots of times.
I think twice.
Yeah.
But it's good to see it to go, just because it was taking up a fair amount of space. This was another Nikon Coolpix cameras. I like the cameras just because they do sell quickly. I pulled this when I was going to store a big batch of stuff because it already sold. So when you see these kind of cameras, you definitely want to look twice.
We got this weekend, or
Nope.
is this old?
This one
it's
we've
not
gotten
old.
recently, but not.
At this.
No, actually, I think this one was
Estate
by
sale?
my this was by my desk,
Oh.
and I couldn't find a charger for
I
it, so
see.
I found a charger for it, charged battery, and it worked.
Perfect.
So, this is like death pile.
Yeah.
$89.95 plus shipping
Look at
for the Nikon Coolpix
Just
camera.
waiting for you.
Picked this up this weekend. Sold really quickly. This is a 5-disc or tape
Pack,
lot
yeah.
of sealed for like
Sony.
video cameras,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. $24.95 plus shipping on that one.
Do you even? Oh, we paid $5 for it.
No, I think we paid $2.
Says
Oh,
it
we
here.
did pay $5. Yeah.
Do you want me to leave that on there?
No.
Okay.
Um,
You probably photoed it.
I probably did, but I would take it off still because I don't know how I missed that. Those little
Kind
tiny.
of blended in. There we go.
Next up, we have a Bushnell, and this is a night vision.
Oh yeah, Dad tested this. Thank you, Dad.
Yeah, if he's out there watching, thank you. And he said with this, it was hard to focus.
Yeah.
So
It's made in Russia.
Yeah, and so I put that in the description.
Pretty
That was
cool.
hard to focus, but it did work. And it sold for $49.95 plus shipping, and it sold probably in a week or two,
Yeah.
2 weeks, from when we listed that.
Yep.
I'm gonna let you close her up. And then the last sale of the day is a Thomas the Train little combo pack, and around the farm. It's got mud on the side. $9.99 plus shipping on that one. So those are all the sales. Lots of
Yes.
shipping to do.
Fun times.
You don't really have anything that's like super difficult to ship.
No, it's just quantity of it.
But that,
That's all.
and you've got a couple of the VHS players. And
Yeah, which I have boxes for those, so they're not. That I have. Have we even had any of those come back?
Oh, don't even say that. Why
No,
would you
I'm
say
just
that?
saying, like, I'm not ever nervous of shipping these.
Okay.
Like, I have that down.
I know you were.
I have the box. Yeah, when we first started doing them, it was a pain. But now I have my method and my boxes.
It's
and
been
we're all
about a
good.
year since we got one back.
Yeah,
And it was
so.
a drop shipper. Crazy nonsense, and I can't even remember exactly how that all worked out,
No,
but we did
shipping
get
should
it
be
back.
good today.
But yeah, so it's been a good weekend.
Yeah.
Good sales. I don't think we had anything to go over 100, did we?
Nope.
So it was a
Lower.
lot of
Lower dollar.
40, 50, 60.
There was a couple 80s.
Yeah, there was a couple 80s.
Yeah.
The camera was 90.
We
and
made it
lots
close.
of 50s. But it all adds up over time.
It does.
And so hopefully we'll have some more sales to come out and share with you all tomorrow.
Yes.
Anything else you want to add?
What are the plans for today?
I mean, I still got
you
stuff I
gonna
can
list?
list
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So
Yeah. Would you say that our garage sales this weekend were good or not? We could have done better, I think.
We could have done better at what we went to.
Mm-hmm.
I think we had the right game plan and strategy for what we did.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of maybe we could have went to the
Church
sale on
sale?
Friday earlier
Oh, okay.
because we were later, even though we still did well there.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I think given the fact that it's January, you got to give yourself grace because it's not in the season. I think we did pretty well considering.
All right,
So
good. So then maybe you can take Braden to piano while I'm shipping. We'll see.
we'll see.
We'll see how fast I can get done.
But as
It's
always,
supposed to snow, so I'm hoping that we can be back in time for that.
we appreciate you all
Yes.
hanging out with us today.
Thank you, Josh. We really appreciate you helping us out. Someone said, "Hey guys, how about them Lions?"
Yeah.
JK.
No. No, I
That
should go ahead
was
and get
miserable.
that. That was a rough game.
Oh my
But
gosh.
still my squad.
I
and-
took my boys and we all fled the living room. That was terrible.
It was a rough one. But yeah,
Victor says, "See you guys soon. Great video."
awesome. Thank you, Victor.
And
Appreciate it.
then Cole said, "Can't say anything coming from a Vikings fan."
Yeah. We're just one step ahead
Josh
right now.
said, "Black is the sign of mourning."
Yes, it is. It is.
Ah,
but
so,
yeah.
yeah.
But
Yep.
we'll make the most out of it, and hopefully we have some good stuff to share with you all tomorrow.
Yes. So we'll see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful, it's not a Monday, it's a Tuesday.
It is a Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, guys.
Yes. Take care, everybody.
See you later.